What's going on, you guys? So we got Shaq and Stephen A both speaking about the NBA gambling scandal, and this whole thing got the sports world talking about it. So let's go ahead and break it down. First off, Stephen A. Smith, he jumped on the first take and came in hot, saying this whole thing might be political. He literally said Trump is coming. He connected to how Trump had a long history with casinos and the world of sports, and even hinted that the NBA might be a target because of how outspoken players were during the civil rights protests, and even said, don't be surprised if the WNBA is next. Now, some folks on the panel weren't buying that. They were like, why can't we just let things play out? They pointed it out that investigation started back around 2019 or 2020 when Trump wasn't even in office. So the theory didn't fully add up. Still, Stephen A. Smith doubled down. That's where the connection of this could be a part of something much bigger. But then Shaq comes in. And you know Shaq, he doesn't sugarcoat anything. He keeps it 100%. He said straight up, it's that he's been ashamed of how players have been involved. He said, all money ain't good money. He talked about how if you're willing to make millions in the WA, why risk everything for a few extra dollars? He said these guys put their families and their careers in jeopardy. And that's something he can't respect. But then again, some people push back saying, yo, Shaq, what about innocent until proven guilty? The players haven't even had their day in court yet, and already the NBA suspended them? Come on, man. They argue that even if it turned out that they're innocent, they still lose their reputation, their endorsements, and maybe even their coaching positions, y'all. Check it out. Others countered that the arrest of the officials' charges make suspension reasonable, at least while things are sorted out. That's where the messy part comes in. You can't just ignore federal indictment. But at the same time, once the media runs it, your name through the tarnish before the trial even begins, you're pretty much done. And the conversation went even deeper. They talked about how many people don't even realize that their friendly poker nights, that what they do, they play in private houses, that they're actually doing illegal gambling unless it's licensed casino. And you can't get hit with real charges. So the crew admitted that they had a lot of regular folks, and probably they don't even know that they're going against the law. Then towards the end, everything shifted. The energy turned. And then they gave A.J. Wilson, who inducted into the South Carolina's Athletic Hall of Fame. The moment was emotional, and they gave him a shout out. And they gave credits to her parents, her boyfriend, and all the young girls who wear Wilson on the back of their jerseys. It was one of those moments where it reminded everybody that despite of the scandals, there's still good news happening in sports. And of course, they wrapped it up with some laughs, talking about Monica's birthday and being in the politic game. Yeah, and then about her being a mortician and cracking jokes about Brandy, JJ Binks, classic Breakfast Club chaos to close things off. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith, the political takes, and Shaq's disappointment. This whole situation, it just shows you how deep scandals hit their culture and the NBA's image and players' reputation, even old politics and political grudges. It's all wrapped up into one whole story. So let me know what you guys think about the whole thing. Let's get it, y'all.